From his product launch, Lunchly, being received poorly, to his new song, KSI has been mocked endlessly over the past 2 weeks. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about how KSI tricked the entire internet into giving him a #1 single. Now, all of this started when Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, and KSI announced their new product, Lunchly, a spin-off on Lunchables. DanTDM would end up responding poorly to their product, and that caused a whole wave of hate, and not to mention the overall bad timing of the product launch, since Mr. Beast and Logan Paul were going through their own controversies at the same time. Now, the trio would end up all responding to the backlash of Lunchly, but fans just weren't having it. People were calling them money hungry, people were making fun of the product. Now, I do want to point out here that I don't think this product would really be getting nearly as much backlash if it wasn't for the DanTDM tweet. DanTDM would end up tweeting, "What happened to YouTubers, man? I cannot say anything more. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money." And this ended up getting over 50 million views. But KSI would end up giving a childish response where he would end up finding old videos of DanTDM, old products he was endorsing, bringing them up and calling them crap. I don't want to spend too much time on this whole Lunchly thing, but I do think that 99% of the backlash they got was not valid. At the end of the day, that is the point of a business, to make money. DanTDM uploads videos on YouTube to make money. He doesn't do it for fun because he just loves making videos. DanTDM has uploaded over 3,000 videos on his channel, and that's because he made money uploading those videos. 3,000 videos is one video a day for almost 10 years straight. Why would Dan do it if he wasn't making money? At the end of the day, the point of any business ever that has ever existed since the beginning of human time is to make money. That's the point of business. So I don't really think it's a bad thing wanting to be more successful, wanting to make money. And I can guarantee any one of you guys watching the video would happily swap bank accounts with any of those three. You're trying to call them money hungry. I don't really think that's a good argument or a good point, because at the end of the day, I would swap bank accounts with any one of those three, and I can guarantee 99.9% of the people giving them backlash for that would also do the same thing. But they would also end up getting a lot of backlash for claiming to make a healthy product. Another thing that also pissed me off with the whole thing is they never claimed it was a healthy product. They just claimed it was healthier than Lunchables. But the internet, being the internet, would take it out of context and say they're marketing it as a healthy product when they just said it's a healthier alternative to Lunchables. Now, the context of this is important when we're discussing this whole situation. If someone is smoking cigarettes, for example, we can say, "Hey, why don't you try vaping? It's a healthier alternative to smoking cigarettes." And then they start vaping and they still have health issues. That doesn't mean vaping is healthy. It's just healthier than cigarettes. If I had to fucking point that out, because some people clearly didn't get the difference. But this would start a wave of hate, not to mention that Logan and Mr. Beast currently are some of the most hated people on the YouTube platform. KSI and Logan Paul would constantly be on Twitter responding to other people's tweets about the product, which didn't help as well. And KSI would go on to keep tweeting at DanTDM and just fueling the fire even more. And I don't understand the whole hate towards the YouTubers launching products. If they do well releasing a product, that just helps all other YouTubers at the end of the day. If their product does well, other companies will take other YouTubers more seriously and want to work with them. It just helps the entire space. If their product does well, it helps other up-and-coming YouTubers and YouTubers in the future who want to work with big brands and big companies, because they will take YouTubers more seriously. Because for a long time, big brands and companies didn't see the potential of YouTubers when it came to sales and marketing. The more they succeed and other people in the industry, the more it helps everyone else. As well as look at companies like Coke, Pepsi, McDonald's, all these companies that sell bullshit food. They have billboards everywhere, advertisements everywhere, marketing non-stop, but no one says anything. All these famous celebrities have been working with companies like McDonald's and whatnot and Coke for such a long time. No one says anything because they've just been around for ages. We're just so accustomed and used to it. But the second YouTubers release a product that's not perfectly healthy, it just gets a bad rep. When products like this have existed for a long time, and I don't get why people are complaining at the end of the day. It's your choice. If you want to eat it, eat it. If you don't, don't. Who gives a fuck? But KSI would go on to fuel this fire even more when he kept on bringing this up in numerous videos, as well as Logan responding to DanTDM in his own video. All of this was just kept on fueling the fire. There's a saying, all publicity is good publicity. And to some extent, I do have to kind of agree with this. For the most part, all publicity is good publicity. It's better to be talked about, even in a negative light, than to not be talked about at all. Would you rather be getting 1 million views on a video, but everyone just dislikes and talks shit on your video, or get 0 views on a video? So to some extent, I do have to say all publicity is kind of good publicity. Now, in some instances, when, I don't know, maybe you film a dead body in a forest and then vlog it and laugh about it, and post it to your 8-year-old fans. In a situation like that, it's not all good publicity, and that just sticks with you forever. But in this case, I do have to agree, all publicity is good publicity. And I think they know exactly what they're doing by responding to all the haters, by making all these videos, responding to people. They know it's just going to keep fanning the flames of hate. But at the end of the day, for people as successful as KSI and Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, Prime is valued at close to $10 billion. It's a massive company. They both have successful YouTube channels. They know marketing. They know how to market a product well, and they know how to sell. So I think they know exactly what they were doing with responding to all the hate and criticism, because this, at the end of the day, just kept people talking about the same thing. Don't get it fucked up. They're not fucking dumb. To have a $10 billion company, to get 20+ million subscribers on YouTube, you're not fucking dumb. And if they're dumb and making billions of dollars, what are you people? So you can't call these guys dumb when they got billions of dollars and they're dumb and you got nothing. You know what I'm saying? What does that make you? That literally makes you retarded. But during the peak of all of this, KSI would drop his song. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, the song's not that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. Just the timing of the whole song. He released it during the peak of the Lunchley fucking backlash and drama, during the absolute peak. But this song would go on to get clowned and memed endlessly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the song sounds like a fucking generic Disney song. That's what it sounds like. It just sounds like the most generic Disney song I've ever heard in my entire life. His newer songs that he's been releasing have like this more singy, auto-tune, mainstream sound that he's trying to go with to get more radio plays. But the main reason the song was really getting trashed is because of the Lunchley drama. And people really honestly just need to take a step back from hating on his song and just form their own opinion. It's crazy to see how many people are just sheep and they just follow the opinion of their favorite YouTubers and content creators. Most people hating on the song are only hating on it because that's what everyone else is doing. I don't think most people genuinely hate this song as much as they're pretending to. Most people need to step back from the internet and form their own thoughts and opinions. It's crazy to see how people get influenced just by everyone else around them. People are just hating on the song because it's become trendy to hate on the song. Just think for yourself and stop following the opinions of everyone else. The Lunchley situation left a sour taste in people's mouth of KSI, and that led them just to hate on his song even more, to which KSI would tweet, "These stupid fans leave trash comments on my new song, think they're getting to me. You're not. It's not funny. It's boring. You're wasting your time." And obviously on the internet or just human nature, when people are trying to piss you off and they see it's working and you're getting annoyed, they're gonna keep fucking doing it. Jake Paul would even end up making a video mocking KSI's song, to which KSI would again end up responding, "The hate on my new song is so forced." That just kept the hate snowballing. And during this whole time, he kept on tweeting at DanTDM. He tweeted at DanTDM offering to come on his podcast. "Hey yo, DanTDM, why don't you come over to Sidecast? Let's talk this out like men." A day later, no reply publicly or privately. It's obvious he tweeted just for likes, interactions, and to be seen as a white knight. And before your stupid minions reply or meme me, "You started this, I'm trying to finish it." And I think he just kept on playing into this. I sit here thinking he's actually getting mad and he's actually getting heated and he's actually upset and frustrated. Now maybe he was to some extent, but I think he just kept on egging it on for people to keep talking about his song and for people to keep talking about him. I think he's exaggerating how angry or pissed off he is. I don't think he's that mad, and it's working. Every single tweet is getting tens of millions of views that he's pumping out. On October 8th, DanTDM tweeted, "Living the dream," with some pictures, to which KSI responded, "Happy for you, bro," just 4 days after he released his song, and this would go on to get 22 million views. And just 1 day later, again, news page Dexerto tweeted, "KSI got ratioed by a hate comment under his own music video. Generational haters everywhere. I'm so tired of it at this point. Just leave me alone." Another 34 million views. And I'm going back to my original point. I don't think KSI was really that pissed. I think he just kept on playing into it, kept on responding, making it seem like he's pissed off, making it seem like he cares way more than he actually does. Every single tweet about the song or about Dan is getting 20, 30 million, 40 million views. Why would you not just keep feeding into it? You have people buying into it thinking, "Oh, he's so pissed, he's so mad, ha ha ha, we'll get into him." And then he responds and just gets 40 million views. Just like that, like it's nothing. Just keep 20, 30 million views. And he would also appear on Aiden Ross's stream, as well as making an appearance on iShowSpeed's stream as well, just promoting the song even more. And the song would eventually end up debuting at #1 on the Spotify UK charts. And we can see the top comment under this tweet, "All this hate is actually good for KSI, bro." Like I'm saying, this motherfucker ain't dumb when it comes to social media. And all he kept on doing was just feeding into the hate. And I've spoken about this before with people like Jack Doherty or Neon, who've built massive careers just of getting hated. Nowadays, hate is not even a bad thing. Conor McGregor even reacted to KSI's song. I think KSI outsmarted and played everyone. People thought they were pissing him off. Meanwhile, he was just raking raking in the views and the money. And the song's sitting at 20 million views within the first 10 days. For someone like KSI to be as successful as he is for as long as he's been, ain't no mistake, ain't no accident. He knows exactly what he's doing. We're just feeding into the hate, just fueling the fire at the end of the day. And now he's got a #1 song because of it.